Okay, so we're helping Melicamp with his issue. We're all pretty beat up, so I really hope those alleged monsters within High Hedge don't mess with us at all.
If you insist.
Okay, Thalantir.
Why do I live in such a quicksand?
Well, it's rather amusing, actually. You see, I happened to rescue this talking chicken. Chickens do not talk, so quite obviously it is a polymorph being of some kind. Spells such as that wear off in time or can be dispelled. 'Tis a simple matter and one not worth the waste of my day. Keep moving. I am quite aware of the mute status of chickens, thank you very much. Yes, this is a transformed man, but this is also a man who claims to be your apprentice. That is why I brought him here. Apprentice? I have had no apprentice. I teach no one about what I... Wait. Melicamp? Melicamp, is that you? Yes, Master Thalantir, it is Cluck. I am no master to you, and you are no apprentice. What gall you have to expect help from me. He is not your student, but you do know of him, do you not? A student wishes to learn, while this fool wishes only to have knowledge. I will tutor no one who does not understand the ramifications of what I have to teach. Not getting the quick gratification he wished, he instead chose to steal from me. You speak of so much, but show so little. I only wished to learn a fraction of the power you possess. It has taken me some 50-odd years of life to gain the power I wield, and the will not to use it. This is a good lesson here. You are but a baby in comparison. Frankly, I'm surprised you changed into such an old chicken. How did you manage that, by the by? You were muddling the simplest cantrip when I last observed you. I have progressed much since then, and I borrowed a few items to speed the process. As I thought. Well, it's obvious you can steal my tools, but not my understanding of them. Hold still while I dispel this foolish facade. Can't very well get my property back while it's polymorphed into Wait a moment. I did not possess any items that allow the casting of that enchantment. Wait. Oh dear. Melicamp, listen very carefully. What did you take? Nothing too valuable, I swear. Just some clock components, a few scrolls, a beat-up pair of bracers, a blank spellbook, some parchment, a pair of... Oh no, you little fool! The bracers in my locked and trapped safe? I certainly hope that you can develop a taste for chicken feed, because you are going to be stuck that way, the way you are, for a very long time. I know I stole from you, but you can't leave me like this. Please, Master Thalantir, please. Cluck. It's not a matter of whether I wish to help or not, simply that I do not have the power to undo what you have done. What sort of item could cause such a problem for even such a mage as yourself? The magic that so many revere today was not always the same as it is now. Any adventurer worth his salt should know this. Know that not every bauble they wring from a dungeon will be helpful. The bracers in question were a vain little reminder of... Well, it doesn't really matter, does it? Suffice to say that I have no idea what their intended function was, and I was in no position to ask their former owner. Years have passed since my release, and the spoils of that Netheril ruin remain as enigmatic as ever. They resist even the strongest divination, and attempts to dispel result only in explosive consequences. Some things should just stay buried. And this is a interesting... Thalantir the Conjurer? Is that new? I don't know. His release? What is this? What? Is there nothing that can be done? I'm willing to help however I can. If you are willing, then I will do what must be done. We will need a component that I do not have on hand. It will be your job to get it. I will require the head of an undead creature. A simple skeleton skull will do. Well, there's plenty around in this area. Bring it back here, and I will try to bend a few magical rules to reincarnate this foolish boy. Reincarnate? But does that spell not require the recipient to be dead? There must be a dead element, yes. That is what the skull is for. I cannot fully explain what I am to try, but it's something of a reversal on the reincarnation scheme. The age of the enchantment that changed you may allow for a loophole in the laws of magic. Of course, it may just kill us both in the casting. Such is life. Off you go to some dungeon or another. Return with the skull. Go. Okay. The bend some magical
If you
rules.
insist.
Okay, where's those shields? Alright. Right close. There ought to be a skull right
Orion
there.
would be proud of your actions.
Twink. Easy peasy. We weren't gone but 2 minutes, Millicamp. Alright. Well, let's see if this works
all
out.
right.
Oh, there he is.
Why do
Alright.
I live in such a piss-hand
Hello
town?
again, my young adventurers. I see you have the needed component. Well, shall we see if our young man regains his life? Or if he'll eventually be someone's fest hall dinner? Okay, here he goes. Hey! What? Oh. What? And that, as they say, is that. I fear our young friend did not survive the casting, and I feel a touch weary myself. Such are the ways of magic, unpredictable at the best of times. I do not feel responsible for his death. There was little more we could have done. His body simply couldn't withstand the change once again. A lesson, I suppose, for the rest of us. Take good care to treat found items with respect. If you'll excuse me, I have some work to do. I imagine you've a dungeon to storm somewhere. I wish you intelligence, because luck runs out. No. Nah. Alright.
Certainly I shall collapse from
I could load
exhaustion
and get a
before I
happy
fall
ending
on
out
the
of that.
battlefield.
But I feel like I myself got some experience. Wow. That's heavy. Yeah, I could just reload and try it again until he makes it, but really though, sometimes life happens and death happens. Wow. Sorry, Mellencamp. Oh, hey, while we're here, can you identify this cool sword? Alright. The Whistling Sword. +2. Amidst the plains of the eastern Shire, there lived a small human blacksmith whose nearly dwarven height did not do his soul justice. Though a skilled weaponsmith, his true gift was his ability to whistle a heartfelt song that could cause a grown man to cry like a newborn. Only a reclusive mage shared and enjoyed time with the diminutive man, however, as others could only see his small size as a source of amusement. Deaf to the smith's song because of their own prejudices, their ridicule slowly grew into cruel torment, which eventually persuaded the light-hearted man to leave his home forever. Before he left, he forged this weapon as a gift for his one friend, who also enchanted it during the making. Thus the blade sweetly whistles to its wielder when unsheathed. It was not long after that the mage also deserted the small town in disgust, taking the sword with him on his journeys. And there's some fields in this area. Boy, I feel sober.
All right, all right. Very well.
Zan, what are you doing in front? Wow.
If you insist.
Well, alright, Basilisk is taken care of.
If you insist.
By the morning, Lord, I see that you have the holy symbol of Basilisk. Must have been a difficult battle to take down such a powerful man. Yes, indeed. Yours is a service that will not soon be forgotten. It is a pleasure to give you the full reward for which you have worked. Wow, 5,000 gold and 1,000 experience. Alright.
right, all right.
Man, can I afford that robe of the Archmage? Archmagi?
Perhaps this group needs not quite as much help as I thought.
Alright, let's head back to Baragost. Let's sell some of our
All right, all
bandit
right.
scalps, rest up a bit, and figure out where to go next. I suppose we could go to the Cloakwood, honestly. You know what? I truly would feel better heading into the Cloakwood with more experience. But I don't know. I don't know. Just a little shook about my decision to, oh, is all I have 6? Oh, I forgot to modify that. Zan can. Bam! Ooh, +2. Ashadina, +2. Lady Ashadina was a remarkable strategist who honed her skills against the Orc armies in the year of the Black Horde. She met Durgat Wiltun, the warrior that wielded this weapon, when he foiled an ambush led by the great Orc Varstock, and soon after made him her field captain. After serving at each other's side for the entirety of the war, they fell in love and eventually married. Historians report that Durgat named his warhammer after his bride to remind himself of the love he fought to protect. What Lady Ashadina thought of this is unknown. Can anyone use warhammers? I don't think so. Which is a pity. I need to throw a proficiency over. Give somebody proficiency in that. Hey, Officer Vi.
Can I assist you?
I think Jahira is fine on those. Zan has so many spells, it's awesome. Okay, one more rest, and I am.
As darkness
Whoa,
falls,
what?
your mind drifts back to events past.
We just rested.
And
Why
to
did
triumphs
what?
well deserved indeed. A fortified camp secluded and guarded from the entire coast, and it is naught but easy pickings before your guile. All manner of bandit and brigand move about here, but you may as well be invisible amongst them. Your recollections are interrupted by a powerful gust of wind, lifting you high above the camp and woods both. Your arc crests in the high morning sun, and for a moment you are as a bird, free from your duties to those below. With unseen hands, the earth reasserts her hold on you, and suddenly you feel less like a sparrow and more like a catapult stone. Without impact or fanfare, the ground accepts your passage and does not strike back. In a moment, all is black, and for all you know, you have descended to the very core of the world. The rock around you illuminates, and a cavern slowly takes shape. Though you can see no more than a few steps ahead or behind, stumbling forward, you find yourself face to face with yourself. Before you is a likeness in stone exact to the smallest detail. A voice in the darkness accuses you, even as it seems amused. Such pride undeserved, great predator, when your whole being is borrowed. Credit where it is due, and dues where payment is demanded. A dagger of bone flies from the blackness and strikes the statue square. It cracks slightly, but the pain you feel is as though you were rent asunder. You were made as you are, taunts the voice, and you can also be broken. You fall backward into the void, and do not come to rest until morning wakes you.
Oh, that's rough. Ooh. What does that mean? Hey, I have slow poison now?
What would you have me do?
Look at all these special abilities. I need to cast protection from evil more often. I actually don't super remember what it does. What does... Maybe, you know, protection from evil? Ugh. Oh, maybe I should try it out again. Whew. Alright, well, that kind of spooked me into a confirmation that I am indeed ready. There's one area we haven't been to, and we've only been to partially, but I want to take care of that once we're closer to Baldur's Gate. So, oh, silly me. So I think it is time. Hang on a second, though. I actually remembered something. I think, actually, strangely enough, that Feldpost's Inn has a couple magic items, and I kind of think that there's a bastard sword for Ajantis in here. Let's see if you can identify anything. Oh, darn it. Oh, yeah, and a large shield. Okay, cool. And I'll take that. Alright, Jantis, you get that. And you may also get the large shield +1. Let's see. Oh, Jantis already has the +1 large shield. -4, 1, -2, 1. So I think that goes to... Well, for sure that goes to you, and then that goes to Jahira. Right. Cool. Well, let's get going.
If you insist.
To the Cloakwood. I think I'm ready.
I'm a fine-looking strumpet, ain't I?
I think I'm ready. My paladin senses are tingling. Hold up, though. Hold up. Because, as a paladin... Yes. Captain Bragg, we haven't found him. But, this half-ogre thing. The other paladin, south-southwest, we haven't run into them. And that's something that would be compelling me. Southwest. Okay. Let's take on some half ogres. What did he say? Half ogres. Let's see if we're in the right area. Yeah, this is pulling at my paladin sense of duty to take care of these half ogres. So let's take care. Whoa, okay. Taingen, stop where you are. If you throw down your weapons and cooperate, then no one will be hurt. If you don't, then you'll all die. Very simple decision on your part. Huh, we surrendered to no one. Draw steel. Stupid. Now you die.
My blade will cut you down
Oh,
to
there's
size.
a mage there.
Whatever.
Well, I didn't know that. Okay, everybody, get the mage.
Whatever.
You're a
And I know that's a guaranteed hit right there. Okay. Whoop, get the range going. Zikar. Tangan. What? Okay. Zikar, Tangan, and... Who was that? Who did we take out? Jemby. That's a good character name,
All
Jemby.
right. Your wish?
I like it.
This way.
I just got rid of all my bandit scouts. Well, honestly. Wow. She had a
Hurry
scout
up,
too?
you insist.
A dog. So, you know what's going to be really tough is when you run into some of those bandits that have 6 people in their party, not just like 3. Because I'm remembering the fastest dart throw in the West there was 2 of them. Sendai had 3. I feel like most of the ambushes that have happened had like 1 named person and then like unnamed. Hey, half ogre. All right.
Oh, my heart's really not in this.
Oh, they are big. Okay, stay away from them. Really? Is this it? Is this band of half ogres? Wow, was that really it?
I've done had enough of this.
What was I saying? Oh yeah. I feel like everybody else that has even like been in a party of where everyone has names, there's only been like 3 maximum.
All right.
Oh,
My
and
heart's really not in this.
I mean, they have been challenging as is. So I shudder to think of what happens when there are 6 named people or 5. Oh yeah, hey, hang on, Jahir leveled up. So this is Jahir leveling up as a fighter. 7 hit points gained, Thaco down by 1. So everyone's Thaco ought to be decent now, 13. Not gonna look at that. 14, 13, 14, 13. Wow. Hey, that's pretty consistent.
You insist.
Is there nothing in this cabin? This house looks abandoned. Hi, Torlo.
You need something, stranger?
Please keep your voice down, will you? It's hard enough getting the hang of this fish wrangling business without you scaring them all away. Yeah. Fish wrangling? I take it you've never done this before? Nay, I have not. Used to be a miner, I did. I've sunk to this to feed my family. Not that it's a bad way to make a living, mind you. I just prefer having a good solid pick in my hands and sweating while I work. There's too much standing about waiting for the fish to bite. Ah well, we do what we must. We sure do. We sure do. Man, I'm glad I don't have to survive off of what I grow. Let's see if we. I think we've established that we've at least poked around in all available areas. Okay, so this way we can report. Whoa! Ogre Berserker? How about you come to me?
What would you have, my good heart's really not in this? The glory of hell here!
Who's that hit?
My blade will cut you down to
Yeah,
size.
seems like that was a big hit. Mm. Sheesh.
Right.
What you want? I've done had enough of this.
It's like Flynn's on steroids, huh?
All right, all right.
Blocked that way. Ogre Berserker, that's a new one. Don't believe we've fought one of those before. Wow. Ogrilon. Ogrion. So is this like Ogre Town? Ogrilons, ogres, half ogres. Sure seems that way.
I've done had enough of this.
The only thing we haven't come up against in this area that I know of is an ogre mage. So let's see if that shows up. Alright, I feel like we've gotten a pattern going in our explorations. I think this is where I get impatient and start weaving towards the center. I'm still grateful for the computer making all these rolls, though. A nice peaceful area, mostly. Alright. Where are you going? You there! Oh, exquisite. I bow to you, sir. You there, will you help a stranger in need? I am beset by gnolls. Fear not, we will not stand aside while another is in peril. The fight is joined and I welcome your aid. Tiresome beasts these gnolls are, and I'll be glad to be done with them. What just happened?
I should really bring this my here today.
Looks like Drizzt doesn't need much help. Yeah, cool. Hey.
All this chatter is fine, but I have places I'd rather be.
Well met, stranger. I am Drizzt Do'Urden, and I appreciate your assistance. It is a long enough trip to the Icewind Dale, even without these constant interruptions. I do not recall banditry being of such epidemic proportions in this area. How long has this been so? Oh, little fangirling. The raids never cease, but with you here we need worry no longer. Would that it were my only battle to fight, but I doubt that, upon thinking carefully, you would truly want my help. Many a powerful creature view me as enemy. Would you truly wish to cross a Baldur's gaze? Your path is yours alone to follow. Just tread carefully, and remember that your sword is secondary to your mind. Your opponents may have a harder time matching your wit than your blade. Oh, I am not going to insult Drizzt. This is sage advice, which I will heed. Know that I think well of you on your journey. Well met, friend. Luck be on your side. Wow. Okay, that's really how I would treat it as my initial playthrough. I actually have killed Drizzt before. I had to be at like max level, and It was kind of cheesy. Um, really, all I did, the only way I could bring him down, because it was so tough, I think everybody was at like level 7, and I had multiple wands of monster summoning, which we'll see later, and all I did was just pump monsters around him to distract him while everybody was throwing +1, +2 magical missile weapons. It was such an expensive battle. But yeah, everyone stayed far away. And just hit him with ranged stuff. That was the only way I could do it. Alright, Jantis, I'm worried about you. So I don't know if Enhanced Edition has made the Drizzt fight tougher, easier. I do not really know. But that's for an evil playthrough to challenge him. So I'll remember that for next time. I think I'm doing this good playthrough as a first timer. When I do an evil playthrough, that is definitely on my list to, try to take on Drizzt. What is this thing doing out here? Alright.
My blade will cut you down to size.
Hobgoblin, you there? I need some money and some healing. If you know what's good for you, you'll give it to me. Well, why should we help you? Oh, okay, I was thinking about helping you because you were asking in a different way. Oh man. I'm a member of the Chill, the mercenary band. If you want all of my friends breathing down your neck, then just keep on pissing me off. Well, right now there's just one of you, so I think we'll take our chances. You'll regret your decision. Well, hang on, is he just running? Well, I can't let him, ruin the Chill.
Hurry up! What would you have me do?
Maybe I'll have Jan just take a shot.
As you will.
Oh, you like honor.
For the glory of Helm!
Okay. Wow, actually, when was the last time anyone took a hit? Oh, okay. I guess he's gotten money from other people. The 100 gold hobgoblin. Oh, did it just turn into night crickets? That's so cool. It hit nighttime and all of a sudden crickets. That's so cool. Good job, 1995. Okay, well, I think we're good here. We'll head off to Beargost and report back to Bjorn. And let's see. I think that is just about it. Let's head back. Reporting for duty. Hey, we're right there. Yeah, okay, journey took 20 hours. We have been... Where are you? Are you here? Well, where'd you go? See in the back? Bjorn in. Okay. Fine work. News of the battle has reached me even here. I mean, there were 4 half-ogres, whatever. In an effort to encourage such deeds of righteousness. See, oh man, Lancey's just gonna eat this up. Allow me to present to you this shield. The Sword Coast needs more heroes of your sort, especially in times as dark as these.
Perhaps this group needs not quite as much help as I
So, I think I'm maxed out at 20. Yeah. I got a medium shield. Oh, it's a medium shield +1. This we know. But with that,
You want some whiskey?
let's just rest really quick,
We
heal
follow the
up
righteous
everybody,
path. The path
and with that, I think we are good to go. See you next time.